What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 7 of the Road to 4 Watts per Kilo. It's getting cold outside, but it's time to keep training. Let's do this. Let's freaking go. Heck yeah. It's crazy to think that it's already been 7 weeks since I originally started the series. When we first started, my FTP was about 261 after we did an FTP test. Last week, y'all saw I got a bump increase to 267. So Monday, I've got a club ladder race. Tuesday, I'm going to do Zwift builds, which is a new camp that came out this week. I believe it was on Monday. They have a session on there to where you can train your 5-second powers. So that'll be my VO2 max workout this week. Wednesday, I'm not sure how my VO2 workout will go, but it'll probably be a light day. Thursday, Friday this week, I work. So Thursday morning, I will be doing a sweet spot. 2 by 20 minutes. By this weekend, I'll see how my legs feel and figure out what I want to do on Sunday. So at the beginning of this club ladder race, I was having some audio issues and I got distracted. I almost got dropped at the very beginning of this race. At the beginning of most of these club ladder races, we get together and talk about strategies, tactics, but we also have the opportunity to look at the other riders' numbers. We have their 5-second power, their 15-second, minute, 20-minute power, and most of these riders were over that 4 watt per kilogram for 20 minutes. So our strategy for this race was just to hang on as long as we could. Boom! Yeah! Alright, so this is Tuesday, second day of the week. I logged on to Zwift and I saw this Zwift camp build. I don't think I noticed it yesterday. I guess it came out yesterday. But I opened it up and I just wanted to see what this first one was. Sometimes Zwift makes it really hard to understand what some of these are. Like there's no time or how long it's going to take to get done. But it sort of looks like it says 5-second repeats. So I'm assuming it's going to be a VO2 workout. If it is, then that'd be great because that's what I wanted to do today. But I really want to do this because they have these headphones and I want these headphones. I don't know how well you could see them with my head in the way, but I'm assuming they're headphones. Anyway, I'm gonna try this workout, see if I like it. If not, that's probably all I have time for today. So, got life things to do. Anyway, let's check this out, see how it is. So I was reading more into the Zwift build because I didn't really understand what this first workout was. So we're in Glasgow Crit 6, so there's going to be 6 laps of this specific course. And the first week of Zwift build is going to be a 5-second power interval. So there's a sprint once per lap for 6 laps, so a total of 6 sets. And you're just going to try to beat your PR each individual time. I was reading, it says that would be beneficial if you had your holo replay up. And if you go to menu, go to settings, preferences, and then scroll all the way down, you can have any of your holo replays, and you can do your personal bests. Just have that activated, so when you're doing these routes, you can try to chase your best times. So this week is 5-second power, next week is 1 minute, week after is 5-minute power, 20-minute power, and then the final week is 60-minute power. So I might be interested in doing this 60-minute power because that'll really help kind of contribute to what I'm trying to do for the 4 watts per kilo. So anyway, I'm going to try this first workout, see how it goes. All right, here goes nothing. First lap is your warm-up, spin easy, preview the course, wake up your legs, and settle into your rhythm. Coming up, we have the quad kicker. It's a nice little climb to fire up the engine. Alright, so I'm going to try starting with different gears. My first sprint I will try, let's try 19. Alright, so I've got the second sprint coming up. Last lap I did 19, let's try 20. Gear 20. Whew. Coming up on the third sprint, we're going to try gear 21. 21 was too hard. Oh, goodness. I can't beat it. Well, originally it said to do 6 sets, and that was my 5th one, so I'm not going to skip out on one. One more to go. This might be my slowest one, but I'll get it done. That's it. Ouch. So tomorrow, since I've got my sweet spot workout, I'm gonna probably just do a zone 2 ride from 175 watts to 180 watts. I'm gonna try to complete the Big Apple badge hunt. I'll probably do about an hour, 15 minutes. So this Spinfinity Ultra is probably the best bet for me right now. We'll get it loaded up and that'll be my workout for today. All right, so I did a little bit over an hour. I didn't quite do the hour 15 because I averaged 188 instead of 175 to 180 watts. I have that sweet spot tomorrow, so I want my legs as well rested as possible for that workout. Last week when I did this sweet spot workout, I did a 2x20 minute at 95% of my FTP. And by the second set, I was struggling pretty hard. So this week I changed it to 2x20 minute at 90% of my FTP, which I believe was 245 watts. It allowed it to where I could actually finish the full set. My main objective for doing these workouts is to do it as best as I can without failing. That was a tough one, but glad it's over. Gotta go to work. Tomorrow's a rest day. And Saturday or Sunday, I'll do my 3-hour ride. So today is November 16th. It's Sunday. I haven't been on the bike in what seems like 3 days, but it's only been 2 days. I haven't had time to really do the 3 hour ride. And today I'm going to try to do McCurry Pretzel, get it knocked out. It's a 3 hour route on Zwift. Get that done. That'll be my last ride of the week. I just haven't had time this week to get the full amount of hours that I've wanted, but it is what it is. I don't regret anything. I had family day. My kids ringing jingle bells in the background. Anyway, get this done and wrap up this week. All right, we are at 2 hours and about 25 minutes on this Zone 2 ride. Averaged about 175 watts, 2.42 watts per kilo. It's already getting late. I need to cook dinner and put kiddos to bed. Next week we've got a recovery week, but I'm going to go over the stats of the week, finish out this McCurry pretzel, get off the bike, and go take a shower and eat some food. All right, that's going to wrap it up. 8 miles, 2 hours, 26 minutes. McCurry pretzel is complete. This week we did get a new PR, a 30-minute PR, which was 275 watts, which is 3.79 watts per kilogram. We did that on the 10th of November, so that's pretty awesome. For the whole week, we did get our VO2 workout in. We got our sweet spot workout. We got a little Zone 2 ride, and then I did a pretty close to 2.5 hour Zone 2 ride. Total of 5 hours, 48 minutes. Total training load of 631. I still hate sweet spot, but it's probably the best training for me. Total elevation of 5,400, and that's going to wrap up this week. Next week we have a recovery week, so I'm going to be doing about half of my typical week. I do have one club ladder race, but other than that, it's just going to be some lighter rides, nothing too crazy. But I do have some things I want to go over in next week's video. Thank y'all for sticking around. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, supporting the channel, and see y'all in next week's video.